Happy New Year. I hope you're doing very well. Had a good Christmas. First video of the year this. Not the first video that I thought I'd be making. My original plan for this video was it to be going out and using my new Panasonic Lumix S5 for photography and making a bit of a point of view photography video using the Lumix S5. And that's how it started out, but things have had to change a little bit. So I got up nice and early and headed out at about 7:30 to a little place called Maucop, which is a little castle hill thing, not too far from where I live. It's like some ruins from hundreds of years ago. And I had the intentions of taking some nice photos and getting some nice video clips to turn into that point of view photography video. As I got there, I realized that I timed it pretty much perfectly to get the best of the conditions. It was just getting light. It was so still, there's no wind, it was so quiet. I was literally the only person up there. And it was perfect because the sunrise was probably about 15-20 minutes away from when I got there. And it was pretty much exactly what I was after. I think these mornings are probably my favorite. I'm not really a morning person, but I think those sorts of mornings, when it's that nice, they're the mornings that make it worth getting up, and they're what make it more enjoyable when you're going out to do something you already enjoy as well. Today is the 2nd of January 2023. Happy New Year. It is very early. I say very early, it's 8:30, so it's kind of early, but I've come out to just take some photos because I wanted to test out the Lumix S5 for photography, because it's something I've not really done much of since I've had this camera. I don't think I could have picked a better morning. At this point I was pretty much right in my element. I didn't know whether to take photos or to take some video clips, because no matter where I pointed the camera it just looked incredible, and I was just trying to capture everything that I possibly could. It was literally the perfect morning conditions wise, and it got even better when the sun actually decided to properly pop up above the horizon, and the whole sky, and I'm not even exaggerating, I hope it comes out in some of the pictures, but the whole sky just lit up bright orange. I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen a sunrise like that. It's probably the best sunrise I've ever seen, because there was like a little bit of hazy cloud and it was just, the sky was just glowing. It was incredible. But then as that continued to happen and the sky got even more insane, that's when things went a little bit tits up. I'm in a bit of a predicament. My camera's just fallen off my tripod. Look at this light. I've got the most amazing sunrise and I've just dropped my camera, covered in mud. It's still working, but the screen is sort of cracked. Absolutely gutted. It's still working for now, anyway, but look at that. So a couple of words that I won't repeat later. Tried to carry on as best I could and thought I'll get this video made, or as much footage recorded to make the video as possible, get some nice photos, and then I'll come home and I'll have to fix the camera. But as I started using the camera more, it got worse pretty quick. The screen seems to be broken now. Still got this amazing sunrise, but my screen is stuck upside down. I'm trying to do it. That's the right way. And now still stuck upside down. And then eventually the screen just went off completely and I couldn't use the camera then because I couldn't see what I was doing. And my brand new Panasonic Lumix S5 that I've literally only had for 3 weeks, I've never broken a camera in my life before, but yeah, it became unusable. It was still taking pictures, but I couldn't see what I was doing. I couldn't change any settings. I couldn't see any menus. So it was pretty pointless doing anything. So I came home and didn't get the video made. On the bright side, because I think you do have to look at the positives as much as you possibly can, even if it might not seem like there are any at the time. On the bright side, this whole situation did teach me a couple of things, besides the silly little things like making sure my tripod's tightened enough, because that would be useful. The main one being that sometimes things go wrong, and that at the time might be a little bit shit, but there's always positives in there somewhere. And the positive for me yesterday was I still got myself up and out nice and early to go and be creative, and I still managed to get a couple of really nice photos. And that for me is something that will remind me that there are always positives in the not so positive things. So yeah, I broke my camera and that's a little bit rubbish, and I'm going to be without it for a whole month while it's been sent off to get fixed. But on the other hand, those photos that I got yesterday, I'm actually pretty happy with them, and they wouldn't have existed, and I got to see the most incredible sunrise that I've ever seen in my life. There usually is a positive in there somewhere, and that's what you got to take from it. Think positively and don't let it bother you too much. If it's not going to be a problem in 5 years' time, it's not worth stressing about now. And that's something I'm trying to take forward in 2023, because I'm an overthinker. I tend to think about things too much, and trying to find the positives in the negatives does help with that quite a lot. So yeah, it's not great. It's going to cost a little bit of money to get it fixed, but it's not the end of the world. It could have been worse. There's bigger problems going on in the world than breaking my camera screen. So in hindsight, it's not really an issue. I might actually get a couple of those photos that I took before my camera broke printed, because I'm actually pretty chuffed with how they came out, but they might act as just a bit of a reminder when they're hung up on my wall up there or something, that always look for the positives. And I guess that goes to just show the power of photography, really, because it can help to bring back memories and give you certain emotions, and it's a little bit like music in that sense, photography. This has got very deep all of a sudden. I didn't mean it to, but yeah, photography is great. I love it, although it is an expensive thing to do, and it's going to cost me even more money to get my screen fixed, but that's one of those things. And yeah, my S5 has gone for repair. I will be without it for a few weeks. Holly has very kindly said I can borrow her Sony a7R II to make some videos, and work have also very kindly said I can borrow some camera gear from them to carry on making videos for this YouTube channel. Even though I am effectively cameraless for like a few weeks, maybe like a month or something, I'll still be able to make some YouTube videos, and I will get round to making the video I was making when I get my camera back, because I still want to make that video. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you like what you see on the channel. Thank you to everyone that is subscribing and watching at the moment, because my channel has recently passed 5,000 subscribers over the Christmas break. In fact, I hit 5,000 subscribers on Christmas Day, which was insane. I can't believe 5,000 people have subscribed. So if you have subscribed, thank you very much. If you aren't yet subscribed, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and thank you for watching the videos. I don't know why I sat on the floor to make this video. I don't think I'm going to do it again, because I'm not good at sitting on the floor. I get sore legs. I might sit on a chair again next time. I just fancied a change, but it's not very comfy. See you soon.